What's up, guys? Snorlax here from Litville TCG, bringing you my top 8 standard Bermuda deck. Please note, this deck is going to change in future when I play games with it on the channel. This deck list is shit. I got carried. Rotenks was on my team. He explained he carried the whole fucking thing.
You're fucking welcome.
And then he got swept in his top 8 game. So, we're playing Bermuda Triangle, which means we need force markers.
They aren't signed.
I spent a bit too much money on the weekend.
Just get to...
At least she's the starter. When read upon draw card, obvious. Trigger lineup, we play 8 crit. Pretty standard. You just want to belt the crap out of them. We don't have any other triggers.
Pretty standard? Is this the format?
Yes. You can play like 6 draw if you really want to and you're struggling, but you're hitting big enough that their hand's going to be about the same size as yours anyway. Dead card. 4 draw nulls, because without these you just die. Good for hand if you trigger them. I never triggered them. I literally don't think I triggered one all day. Every time I saw one I was drawing it. So, it's not bad. 4 heals, because without these we just die. If you don't have these in hand, guarding becomes impossible, because nothing just does anything until you hit the grade 3s. So that's it for those. Grade 1s, let's get the giant elephant out of the way in the room. This is the best card in the deck. This, like, nothing even comes close to this card. So, on Rearguard Circle, when placed, Soul Blast 1, reveal a grade 3 from hand, check top 7 for a melody unit, which is everything in the deck, like every grade 3 in the deck. Reveal it, add it to hand, shuffle the rest. And anything in the same column as it, any Rearguard in the same column as it cannot be attacked, but it can be retired. Best card in the deck. Like, this card saved me so many times because they would try to swing at my Rearguards and couldn't touch my Carrows. Yeah. Blinged. Nothing much more to say. One of my favorite cards in the deck. 4 Stezza. So at the end of battle, that it boosted a unit. It boosted a Vanguard. Retire it, draw a card, and then as a and then it has a cost of counterblast 1, and you can return a grade 3 card from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck, and you draw another card. If you manage to fulfill the whole thing, it's a +1. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is for this deck. This deck is jank as shit. Yeah, good card. Good to see early. Probably second most optimal grade 1 ride behind Spiana. Counter charge, that's about it. I don't think I ever used this card. I maybe used it once. We played it 2 because you have 10 grade 1 spots to fill in. Apart from Stezza and Sio, the rest are all pretty trash. You play Spiana. You can play Eno for the on-hit pressure of the Vanguard when to bounce.
Or the on-place filter hand.
I mean, you could. But you don't really
That's
need it. There was a lot of people that played it. I don't like it, personally. Tested it.
Yeah, and you run Brume.
It's a bit dead. Brume is... here.
Your opinion is invalid.
Please, you play Neo Nectar. There's Brume. We play her at 2. She was so good all day.
Fuck your on-hit pressure.
She was so good. I cannot wait for Force 2 to come out, because you're going to have the Vanguard with a Force 2. You're going to have the Rearguard, one of the Rearguards with a Force 2. Then you're going to have her sitting on the other Rearguard, making it so they have to take the crit so they can guard this. Because otherwise you just +1. And if you have a CO behind it, they can't hit it. It's absolutely brilliant.
I'm just shaking my head right now. I don't like it.
You're shaking your head, but she's also 15k on your opponent's turn.
Pussy numbers.
For this deck, yeah. She's good. Absolute star of the trial deck and star of the main deck still.
Why is that continuous skill a thing?
A lot. The continuous skill is only valid if you go second, in my opinion.
It shouldn't be a thing.
There were I think in Swiss rounds we played 6 rounds. I think I went second 4 of those games and opened her 3 times, leading into 1 Sonata, 1 Caro, and 2 other things that I probably soul charged. So on place, you check the top card, you reveal the top card of your deck, and you can either call it to Regard or put it into Soul. She is management for board and for Soul, and you need the Soul in this deck. She's brilliant. She's best card. Maybe not best card. But
Oh, we don't have ads, so you don't need to get to 10 minutes here.
yeah, I know. Now for the absolute worst fucking card in the deck. This piece of shit. I played this because everybody was like, nah, she's good, she's a plus. I used her once in 6 rounds and between my top 8 games. I used her once. She's trash. I regret it.
That's why you went free.
That's why I won my top 8 game. Yeah. She's terrible. Counterblast 1, draw 2 cards. If you have a unit on rearguard with the same name as your Vanguard, you return 1. If not, you return 3. Only ever comes in handy late game when you don't really want any of your grade 2s on the board. That's about it. She's dead to me. Taking her out. I'll replace her with something. Grade 3s. 4 Sonata. Obvious. Melody. Field Gainer, I guess is what you'd call it. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Reveal cards until you hit a Melody. And then call it. She's kind of broken. She gives all Melody units plus 5k. She's kind of broken. 4 Caro. She makes the deck work. Without her, your grade 3s can't boost, meaning you can't get to the 70k numbers before 4 swipers are getting. So she gives boost, and then those boosted to Melody units, and then those boosted units get plus 5k. Big numbers. Her first skill's kind of irrelevant because you don't really want to ride her, but it's Soul Blast 2. Search for another copy of her in the deck and add it to hand. Easy.
Ben.
It's free Ultimate Stride in Premium.
Ben.
It's so stupid. This is probably my second most hated card in the deck. Fina.
She good.
I fucking found her off Sonata too many times when I didn't need to see her. I regret bumping her to 3. I should have played Cannon. I literally should have played... I literally should have played 1 copy of Cannon. Cannon would have won me, like, 2 games, probably. But Fina's still good. Gives everything... Gives the front row Melody units 10k in intercept. Her other skill's kind of dead. It's too expensive for what it does. That's Fina. And then lastly, to Serena. She came in clutch.
$5 card.
She fucking came in clutch.
$5 card, she bad. She
There were
inexpensive.
games where I'd return 2 Caro and a Sonata, and I would win the game because they no longer have guard. So on Vanguard, Counterblast 3, return up to 3 Melody units. Is it 3? It
Yes,
is.
3 Melody units.
From drop zone to hand, card's broken.
And then on hit, if you have 4 or less, you draw.
Yeah, all Melody units get the on hit. If you have 4 or less, get the skill. If you have 4 or less cards in hand, when it hits a Vanguard, draw a card. Card's pretty good. There was one game I went from 2 cards in hand to like 7 or 8, just because I had my twin drives, and then I had Stezza on the board and returned to grade 3. So she's gonna get bumped, definitely. I'd go through combos, but this deck literally fucking has none.
It's right Sonata.
It's you see
Use
grade
skill.
3s, you call grade 3s. I tried to explain this to my brother today. He's like, how do I play Bermuda? I'm like, you know when you get a handful of grade 3s and you don't like it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, it's the opposite.
Yeah, Alfonso doesn't know how to play Bermuda. Bully him.
It's the easiest form of Bermuda that Bermuda has ever had. It's you see grade 3s, you call grade 3s.
Have you seen Reindeer? That's just check grade 3s.
No, that's just bullshit. Because half the deck counts as grade 3s.
It's
Akimo, I'm coming for you.
It's a fake. It's a wannabe Daikaiser, but having all those grade 3s.
It's worse than Daikaiser.
Oh yeah, Daikaiser is actually good. My bad.
Daikaiser is the true husbando. So that's the deck.
Okay, we hit 10 minutes. We can stop now. Add revenue.
Yeah, that's it. Any questions? Put them in the comments.
Play superior deck.
I'll answer them. Don't play this deck. It costs too much money for what it does, and it's about to become.
You
fairly
bought
useless.
SPRs.
Yeah, but this is my main clan, so this deck's about to become useless. Fucking, what's the Kagura thing coming out? Blade Master.
And Blade. Oh yeah, Blade Master.
Blade Master is fucking gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's why you should play a good deck like Neonectar.
That's why.
Where we just laugh at field.
That's why
mix.
for me, you just go back to OTT now. We'll do a Tsukiyomi list at some stage with Akimo.